Why did that sound like a chainsaw? A water buffalo mating call?
Ooh, water buffalo. Imagine taking one of those on. Do you see it running on the spot?
No. Where is it? I never saw it originally.
It's literally right in front of me now.
No, I don't see that. You're just
When,
shooting the floor for me.
yeah, when I shoot it, it puts a hole in the side of it, but nothing happens. I can walk into it and move it, though.
That's weird. I can see you walking up against an invisible wall.
Yeah, I'm very slowly pushing it over. That's messed up.
Right, we're about a K away from the observation post.
Did you find the one you were following?
Nah. Summer shoots rocks and Jack shoots grass. Yep.
Water buffalo droppings.
I bet they're runny.
It's huge.
So I got to say, hang on. Is it like Jurassic Park with a big dino dung?
It's bigger than my head, I think. It does mean you have to listen to the woman talk again.
There's an easy trick to hunting water buffalo that a surprising number of people miss. Water buffalo love water. If any guest ever asks you where to find them, send them to the lakes and swamps. Water buffalo are vital for containing uncontrolled vegetation growth in the reserve, especially during wet seasons. And their meat, fantastic. Our local beef is world class, but if you ask me, I still prefer buffalo.
Local meat is fantastico.
And apparently water buffalo like water.
Who knew?
Yeah?
I reckon we can spot one.
Good luck.
Thank you for 16 months, Freak Gamer. Hang on. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Ammo. 600 bolts.
Are we still heading for this outpost?
I just want to see if we can track this water buffalo. See if we can see one by the water. Playing Storm Hunter, but the title says Stormworks. 1 second. Oh, it definitely says new map hype.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, I saw something then. Mr. Quinten, thank you for 4 months. Freak Gamer, thanks for 16, sir. See if we can find this mule deer. Crikey, that guy's mobile. I can hear it, but I can't see it.
I don't know how fast water buffalo can run, but I'm hoping it's slowly.
Why, have you spotted one?
I'm following some tracks that are really recent. It's trotting apparently.
I knew that was coming. You know, you're going to sneeze and there's nothing you can do about it. Thank you. 10 to 100 kilos. What attracts a mule deer?
The deer bleater, the one that goes meh.
Don't think I brought that one.
Yeah, the deer bleater, and that seems to be it.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Thank you for 23 months to Mr. Samangi. Water buffalo can run 30 miles an hour.
Wow, that's fast.
Yep, wouldn't even break the speed limit in a housing estate. Water buffalo ahead.
Wind picked up, and it's taking our scent right to them.
Yep, directly south.
Let's see if I can cut west a bit and get around the scent.
Won't it just hear you running though?
Well, hopefully I'm going wide enough. Although, whole lot of deer to the west of me. And a water buffalo. Level 7, very hard.
Where can you mark it?
Should be marked now. There,
Why can't I see? Oh, there it is.
west. Can you
Crikey.
see it?
That's not the one that we were just tracking, surely.
No, but that's a big one.
Can you try and keep your eyes on it?
It's gone behind some brush. I can't see it now.
I just saw one, hang on. What are you doing, game? Oh my god, I'm spinning the mouse wheel to zoom and it's
I
like...
see it, but I can't spot it.
How will you spot it? There's one.
Just wondering if my 243 is going to be enough.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
I'll have to actually stand next to it and point blank it in the face.
You won't even pen that. You might as well swear it.
That'll get it on my dinner plate.
You see that one I'm spotting there, mobile around the water?
Which way?
Southeast. There.
Yeah, I see it. Well, I can't see it, but I see your spot. There's a lot of deer up on this hill.
It's the new map, yeah.
Loads of mule deer.
says it's fleeing. See, 200 meters is too far for the crossbow, and I'm pretty certain 270 won't go through that. It's annoying.
It's back out of the trees, and it's just in front of me.
Which one? The one you were on?
The big one, yeah.
Can you spot it?
It's west of me. It's just gone over like a little hilltop.
It's probably too far away from me then.
It's absolutely massive.
I didn't ban you, Drive Night. I gave you a
Wow, it's getting
timeout.
misty.
You were being trolly, so I timed you out and said have a think about it and step away from the keyboard. I didn't ban you. He's alert. Yeah, he knows something's afoot. He's nervous now.
You're going to try and take that with your bow.
If I can get about 50 meters away, which more or less requires it to start coming back this way, but now it's going away again. It's gone over the hill.
At least you got the wind in your favour.
I have. I have played Classic Epic. I've played Classic quite a bit, but it's just, like, it's got some amazing aspects to it, but it is frustrating in the way that you have to, like, buy a license to shoot things. Right, let's get on this guy's track. Yeah, the Classic has some bits and pieces in it that this doesn't have, like the dog when you go hunting duck, that kind of thing. But this does have duck hunting in it. It's just that this game pretty much lets you shoot anything with anything and then rewards you for using the right weapon, which is a better way of doing it rather than saying, hey, here's some stuff, or you can't shoot that because you haven't bought the license for it. Which is just annoying. Like you've bought this game and then it tells you can't do things. Where did you go, pal? Oh boy. Stop walking away. That's a miner. That's different. That's a different one. The one I saw was like difficulty hard.
I feel like that buffalo's leading you into a trap.
That's a different one. There's two.
So it shouldn't be the pumas we should worry about. It's the buffalo.
You get close to that buffalo, it'll charge you.
I completely lost mine now.
I wonder if this is a buffalo resting area. I bet it is. Yep. Water buffalo resting area. Midnight till 5 AM.
Nice. I've just found a medium level 5. It's quite close.
How's life in the nut house? Crazy.
I keep seeing them and then they run off into trees.
Yeah, it's annoying the ones that I'm going after are literally moving away. I need them to come back towards me.
It's almost like they know you're there.
There's duck here as well. They sound a bit quackers.
Haha.
Look, that's an 800 to 1 ton water buffalo. That's a big boy. Almost 1,000 kilos, this buffalo.
Damn.
You don't want that running after you.
No, if that gets some momentum behind it, it could probably go through a brick wall.
That's like having a rhino run at you. That's just not fun.
Imagine what that would do to your rib cage if it hit you.
It would just destroy you. No, it's Lynx body spray, that's what it is. Jules, you scumbag. Received a shooting fine. I don't care if it's your birthday, Jules, you're a scumbag.
There's a female puma right in front of me.
Oh, there's the observation point. Yeah, Lynx Africa. Even though we're in South America. Tent's down at the observation post if you want to get it. If you want to go back there, just put a tent down before you come.
Are you at an observation post? Oh, okay.
Well, I was walking along and then realised I was 100 metres away, so I thought I might as well nip that.
Yeah, I've still got my waypoint on the outlook tower.
Okay, why won't you pick this up? That's weird. Oh, there we go. Wouldn't let me pick the tent up?
Random.
Sommy's playing Insurgency Sandstorm.
Wow, rude.
How rude can you get?
The server's been pretty full. I don't know if it's still working though.
You don't know if it's working.
Yeah, because I was playing it with just loads of randomers this morning for like a few hours, and then it got to a point where it actually ended, and then it does the to select what you want to do next. None of the options were checkpoint again. They were all different PvP modes,
Yeah, that annoys me.
and a bunch of the randomers all selected a PvP mode. It went into PvP. We played it for a bit, and then I left.
Yeah, it's annoying that. I don't know how you fix that.
So I don't know if it crashed again because it doesn't like going into PvP, does it?
I think it will. It's just that people want to play checkpoint. Problem is, everything's downwind. Sommy's now playing Hunter, Call of the Wild.
Oh, he must have heard us.
Well, he did. He said in chat, Stalker.
I didn't see that.
Water
Buffalo.
Buffalo's purely downwind.
Yeah, right in front of us though.
Have you ever made a stream dedicated to the most awful games on Steam for comedy value? I have not. I would have thought this buffalo would stay near the water, not climb this mountain here.
Yeah, got a bit of a trek going on. They seem to really roam around this region.
Wait a minute. They should go down there, really. Sammy, I don't know if you're still here. If you want to jump in, you can. I think there's still a slot free. I think I configured it for more than 2. Oh, you haven't bought it. Fair enough. If you get the bundle, it's cheaper, Sammy.
He doesn't actually have to buy the DLC to be able to play in your game.
What?
If apparently, if the person who's hosting the multiplayer session has the DLC, that's good enough.
That Sounds crazy.
And apparently it's been like that with all the map DLCs. Though the first I heard about it is the write-up for this newest one.
They kept that quiet, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, you can soon test the theory, Sommy.
Yeah, it's on the Steam write-up for this DLC.
Sommy's now playing the Hunter. Stalker. Jack Sims. You flown any cars recently, Jack Sims?
Yeah, here it is. As with our previous paid DLCs, if a player doesn't own the content, they can still join a session at no cost, simply by finding players that own it and joining them.
Yeah, it says Sommy's joined the session. Why won't you scan?
I didn't know that was even a thing in the previous maps.
Something weird going on. Like with my tent before, I couldn't press E, and I've got a track in, it won't let me select E on it. There you go, Summer's a tent if you want it. I don't know if it's a good ploy, Callius. I think it's just a nice feature. It basically lets you try before you buy.
With you being that shade of pink and Somi being that shade of yellow, it looks like I'm looking at a fruit salad.
I'm not pink.
You are for me. Oh dear, fashion faux pas, you've become twinsies.
Yeah, that's the Savannah outfit, I think. So you're in the olive jacket, which makes a lot of noise.
I blend in nicely though.
We need to get that observation post at some point.
Well, yeah, it's back that way, like 1.5k.
Still managed to get a water buffalo. It's annoying me.
Yeah, I really want one.
Well, what we could do, because there's a need zone just near that hut, just north of it, that comes active midnight to 5 AM. We could try night hunting buffalo.
Yeah.
Let's get that observation post.
Okay.
Well, I can drag him down if he jumps in. If he wants to jump in, I kind of assume he didn't, because he's not even on Discord, right? Any new weapons in this map? No, I don't think so.
Hey.
Aloha.
Hola.
Oh, I blame Dre.
Well, I couldn't see you in Discord, so I couldn't drag you down.
Well, I wasn't in Discord when you said you can't see me, so that makes sense.
So how did you get in here then?
because Mr. Dre has dragged me by the sounds of it.
But you must have been in Discord.
Yeah, once you said that I wasn't, I then was. I've turned my end down.
Hacks.
Okay, I was going to say, because you're very loud.
Another Windows update has obviously amplified me even more. Soon I won't have to have my mixer even turned on and it'll work.
I guess Windows just likes you.
Is that okay, or do you want it down a little bit more?
Possibly a touch more.
Give that a try for a little while and see how you go.
That's
I'll just
very
turn it down
quiet now. Maybe bring it back a bit.
Half a notch done.
Farm Sim 19 is what it is. Farm Sim. It's like 17 with bells. Oh, and horses. And horses with bells.
Looking for the Goldilocks zone on the mixer.
Yeah, you're a bit quiet again. You'll be arrested.
Hang on. Northwest. Down that gully.
What is that?
Hang on. Oh, where'd it go? It was right there.
What was it?
I think it was a water buffalo. It was huge.
I see the bug with the scope still exists,
What bug?
where when you hold it, it floats about 6 foot above you.
I haven't seen that yet so far. I thought they'd fixed it.
Which way was it travelling, Jack?
The direction I'm heading now. Down this open bit. See what I mean though? Every time I see a water buffalo so far, it then suddenly diverts into some trees.
Thank you, Foxy.
They're playing games with me.
Sure it wasn't a rock.
Haha, no. Unless it was a big moving rock.
Wait, I've got it.
Yeah, got it. Just spotted it as well.
Well, that got far.
Don't know if my 270 would kill that.
I think I've still got my.
It's in the spine.
I think I've still got the big boy.
Level 6 hard.
Yeah, I think I've still got my 7mm attached.
Well, do you want to have a shot at it then?
What's the range?
From me, 222 meters. 210 meters.
Mm.
Hit the
I mean,
spine.
if you two want to go and stalk it, then go ahead. But
I'd have to get much closer. It'd take too long.
It's trotting now.
If you can get it, then get it. That was a hit. Slowed down again. Okay,
Well,
I've lost it.
by the fact that it's still running around, I'd say that we didn't exactly do it.
There was a lot of blood on the floor. Might be worth following.
I think that was 2 definite confirmed hits.
We're hunting wabbits. If that was a wabbit flamingo, I'd be pretty scared. You can't turn Windows updates off completely, Revolver. You can defer them. Flesh wound.
Really?
Bleed right very low. Non-vital hit. That was my hit, I think. Yeah, I don't like orange. I wish it would show you, like, instead of blurring the background out so you can't see these things, I wish it would actually show you what it looks like. Instead of just, like, looking at it in the background going, oh, does it look good? No.
Darren over here.
What was that? International orange? What exactly is an international orange?
Are you going to come and climb this, Paul?
Can do.
So the stream can see it.
Gotta see that, big boy.
Normally I go magenta, but it's not. The hunting colour neon orange. Well, the thing is, Revolver, I like getting security fixes. So I like to defer stuff, but I don't like to disable it. My life, that is a big boy.
That is, for scale size, that's huge, isn't it?
It's a beast.
That's a screenshot right there.
So some hit the flesh and then the left leg, and then you hit the stomach and the flesh.
Yeah, so I think the second shot was probably the better one.
It was a trophy 281.
Got nearly $2,000 in cash for that.
Nice. Lidrop Elders. Lidrop Elders. I'll get it right in a minute. Lidrop Elders, thank you for 1,000 bits. Thanks for all the great streams. Hashtag charity. Thank you very much for your support, Lidro. Thank you, mate.
Got a water buffalo resting zone, 1 till 5 p.m.
1 till 5 p.m. That's interesting because we have a midnight till 5 a.m. one as well. So you can go to one, then go to the other like 4 hours later.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Atreus LOL, thank you for 5. PC ports are closed and you don't have an internet browser because use GPedit to disable Internet Explorer, which is Internet Explorer and downloaded Edge Blocker to block Edge browser. And most of the Windows system apps you find in System 32 I've disabled that in GPedit, so I cannot go to browser or have MS or Windows track me or the government. Yeah, suffer from severe paranoia. It's kind of obvious. If I was you, Revolver, I would just turn off your internet connection, unplug it from the wall. Don't ever connect to the net, because if you do, you're being tracked. I think there's healthy paranoia and then there's like unhealthy paranoia. I like to stay on this side of it. In all seriousness, you need to like VPN your way around the internet if you're going to stay secure. Or go on tour or something like that. You don't browse the internet. I don't quite understand, Revolver, why you don't browse the internet. You watch Twitch via a desktop app. But you have no control over what that app is doing. In fact, when you sign up for your Twitch account, like not that long ago, they basically force you to agree to a whole bunch of settings about advertising and tracking and cookies and all kinds of things within the app. Have you heard of the Epic browser, Revolver? The Epic browser it's like being incognito, but it also has a built-in VPN. So if you fire that up, you have no sessions at all because it threw everything away. And when it does fire up, you can have it automatically connect to a VPN. So all your browsing is then as if you was incognito over a VPN. And at the end of your session, it just throws it all away. You better browse on the net with something like that. That's like your paranoid browser. Your paranoid browser. See, evil dog. VPNs also keep logs and sell them even though your data is being tracked. How valuable do you think your information is, Revolver? In all seriousness, like the people that are tracking you are trying to like discover your buying habits and like, you know, potentially how much income you have and things like this. Like that's what they're doing. They're not going to sell the data of where you've been to. Like you're just amalgamated. They don't care about your individual stuff. They care about how you and 10,000 other people of your age like are behaving. Like it's the kind of marketing metrics they're after. And the only time you need to worry about specifics is if you're doing illegal things. Ooh. Oh, there's another hut southwest.
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
It is still one of the best graphically pleasing games, isn't it?
It's lovely. Down there somewhere. Would I say the Hunter the Collar Wall is worth the money spent? Greetings, Denmark. Is it on sale? I think it's a fun game. I think you'll get many hours of enjoyment out of it. It's not without its bugs. But... oh, that hurts.
Welcome back, Nutter.
It's a lot of fun. NN Tech, keep up the great work. Thank you for the bits, sir. Sammy, can you drop a 10?
No,
I'll drop one for you.
that's not me.
Huh?
That's Jack
Who are you then?
on my desktop.
What?
I've quit the game. I've just bought the DLC and I'm now loading back in.
Oh, scumbag timing, Sammy. Likes technology, thank you for 7 months. Until
You have
Jack
to.
comes back, I've now got a 2-kilometer walk.
Oh, didn't. You could be very nice to me and stay where you are, and then I can get that outpost.
Already on the move.
Well, you can hang out.
Nah, I'm gonna go hunting.
Yeah, £6.36 it cost me. That included the duck thing.
I'm back.
The Chinese duck. With spring rolls, that one. UJ Jackson, welcome back.
Back after those water buffalo.
Can you drop a tent, Jack?
I've just jumped back to the outpost.
Yeah, that's fine. I haven't got that outpost.
Oh, I see. Right, okay. Let me just find my tent. There you go.
I think Mr. Paul wanted you to stay where you were, actually.
There's a palm, there's a face.
Thank you, Jack.
There it is. What was the problem with where I was?
I think Paul wanted to come back to where we had then travelled to.
Ah,
I jumped off the tower and died, so I asked Sammy for a tent, and he said, I can't, I'm back on my desktop. I said, what? He said, yeah, I quit the game. And you was AFK, so I spawned back at the house, waited for you to come back, you came back, and then instantly teleported to the hut so you couldn't drop a tent. So now I'm getting a quad bike and I'm driving them.
oh, when I came back, yeah, I did say, I saw you were down by the water, and I said, are you back after the water buffalo?
I didn't hear that.
I thought we were back on with the hunting.
Do you know why I have a base loyalty badge when I've been subscribed for 7 months? The only way that would have happened is if you've had a break of more than 28 days, at which point it's reset. In theory, in January, that will change. You don't on a smartphone either because they have browsers and a lot easier to track. Dude, if you have a mobile phone, you are being tracked all the time. Your phone is literally a personal locator beacon. Your masts are triangulating the position of your phone all of the time. If you really want to be paranoid, don't own any electronic devices. Just do what, like, what's-his-face did, Osama bin Laden, right? Don't have any, like, notebooks, computers, mobile phones, just pen and paper, and disconnect yourself from the world. That's the only... And they still found him. You know, that's literally the only way. Otherwise, accept the fact that you can be tracked. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you at all. I'm saying that your logic is flawed. That's what I'm saying. If you're paranoid to the point where you don't want anybody to track you in any way, don't have electronics. That's what I'm saying. I'm not judging you. It's up to you how you live your life. I'm just saying that it's pointless. You know, if you walk down the street now, your chances are you're going to be on a camera. Especially in the UK. Like, if you've got a car, you're registered. If you drive your car, they can see where you go. ANPR will track your location all the time. If the police need to look you up, they'll find you. Like, there's information, and then there's what they can do with that information, you know? Scumbag. I hate the way some of the bushes you can drive through and some of the other ones just stop you dead. I'm gonna wreck this vehicle before I even get there. Whee. As if.
I swear some of these bushes are actually made of concrete.
But you never know which one it's going to be. Is it going to be a soft bush or a hard bush? And you never know until you actually hit it.
Yep.
And this map just seems to have like a million of them.